I didn't make it, but I will. I will make
Are
the
you
next
allergic
one.
to charcoal? Are you allergic to charcoal?
I talk about charcoal with
Does it
no
make you
lighter
break
fluid.
out?
We don't use lighter fluid over here.
Oh, look, y'all still using charcoal though.
Hey, we
You're not.
use. I mean, I mixed. I
I use.
mixed cherry and
I
apple.
use wood.
I was like, man, look,
Yeah, I use
I
wood.
told somebody. Hey, look, I told somebody. I'm
You,
like, man, somebody like, man, I was like, y'all
y'all remember
Negroes
them?
out here. Go ahead, Tony. Never mind.
You
I keep my
you
story.
remember
We
that
can't say the N word.
grills?
We can't say the N word on
I
air.
said Negroes. Is that
Look, y'all taking everything away from AC. But look, y'all remember them old? Well, they not old, but them grills that came out that used to lose them little chips. That's what Harold used, but I don't know why.
The pellet grill,
Yeah, you remember them shits?
they still use them. Them
Man, them
Traegers.
shits is, bruh. No, if you ever come around me with one of them, I'm flipping your shit over.
I mean, I ain't never even seen one in person outside of Home Depot. So
No, they Home Depot up here used to give demonstrations. I wouldn't flip that shit over there.
And
Like
meanwhile,
that's
I have two grills I don't know how to use. But
so let you grill. What the hell is that?
But see,
I have two
we
grills I don't know how to use.
that's fine. But Harold knows how to use a grill, and he chooses not to.
you know what he does? You know what he does?
Speak.
He boils wood in his oven. So
What?
he puts the wood in a pan with water and boils it in his oven so that
Hold
the
on, man.
smoke will come
Hold
off.
on, hold on. Wait a minute. I just seen what the hell this dude, this old,
You
this
better
old
do it.
light skinned Negro wants me to change
Yeah.
my name to.
You better do it.
Name
You better do it.
change
Cause
and
y'all scored 3 points, homeboy.
Oh,
You got to
change
do
your
it.
name, sir. You got to change your name.
I
I
mean,
don't
oh
even know
my
what it is.
God.
but
I don't
speak,
take
This
the
is
name.
look,
this
but
is why
speaking
you
of
don't bet
grill,
with me.
speaking
This
of
is why you
grilling
don't
and
bet with
shit,
me.
let's go and let's all warm this ass up here on the screen.
Come on, Harold.
Let's
I'm
go.
trying to do it. Oh my gosh. Really?
This is
Is
what
that
happens
what?
when you bet me. This is
Look,
what
hey,
happens when you
Tony.
bet me.
I just want everybody to know. So we got Harold posted up like this on purpose because he lost a bet, and
To me,
he talks too
because they
much.
scored 3 points. They scored
You
3
do,
points.
Harold. You really do.
And he got a Panthers jersey in the background. And it's a
I'm
Sam
trying to
Darnold
understand
jersey.
that too. Like, what's up with the Panthers jersey?
It's the Sam Darnold jersey. That's his man
This,
crush.
hey, look, I'm really trying to.
You
Maybe I
can't
have to
talk
leave
unless
and
you
come
change your
back.
name. No,
No.
I
you
gotta leave
All
and
you
come
got to
back.
do
I
is
think
click the three buttons. Click the three buttons at the top corner of your picture, sir.
and it
I don't
says
have no
edit
three
name.
buttons I don't have any.
If you look on left where your smaller picture is and you see the bar, it's 3 dots because
That's
I
okay.
the
don't.
4.
That's okay. Send it to me, Tony. I can change it.
Oh, you can?
I
Oh,
can
look,
change it for you.
Aaron over there, Command Central. Hey, look here. Hey, Fred, y'all better make.
I
Well,
just want
Harold,
to say I think this is a horrible name for our audience.
I don't care.
If any of our audience is offended, I would gladly change it back. Just for the.
Sent.
This is just horrible.
hey,
Horrible.
that was almost smooth, Harold. Almost smooth. I see what
Hey,
you did there. Where your mama at though? Where your mama? She here tonight?
Yeah,
You better
I think
explain
she
it.
will be on tonight. I think so.
You better
Okay.
you better
horrible.
explain to him what's going on.
I'm gonna put it in all caps.
Hey, look, hey, Harold, mama, we gonna
Hey,
apologize in
AC.
advance.
AC, I
What's
hope
up?
I did you proud with this name. I need your
This
your
is
reaction
horrible.
first.
This is horrible.
Woo.
Whee! Boy, that's tough, Harold. That's worse than you being a Republican.
Damn.
This is horrible. I just want to say this is horrible.
I'm
You
gonna
know-
say Harold will never bet me again.
Man, that's funny.
Never.
Oh no! Payback. We are gonna bet. We gonna bet again.
Let me explain something to you. The only difference between you and me is I don't get embarrassed. That's the only difference. I don't.
How did he get embarrassed? How did he get embarrassed?
Harold, you better stick to bingo,
Let's
cuz.
talk about how Harold got embarrassed.
All right,
go.
let's-
You mean
let's-
that
that's
high power-
fine, that's
you
fine.
mean that
Let's
high
talk
power-
about it.
You talking about the
Let's
high power
talk-
Clemson
let's
offense
talk
and
about
my
it.
Bulldogs 7 sacks. Y'all had 2 yards of rushing. 2
That's right. We did.
2
We
yards.
did.
in the
We
entire.
did.
I average more than 2 yards of rushing. What the fuck, dude? 2 yards, 7 sacks, two
So-
by one guy.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Count
Will I be
back
able to
hurries.
explain? I just got a question. Will I be able to explain? I'm gonna let you
What-
talk. Go ahead. Go
No.
ahead.
How you gonna explain that ass whooping?
I want to know. I want to hear the explanation
I
now.
want to hear the
Hold on.
explanation too.
Hey, let's
We
let
all
him
here.
have.
Let's hear what's the
Hey,
explanation.
Aaron. Hey, we gonna let him explain. And if anybody get trying to cut him off before he finishes embarrassing himself, go ahead and mute him. We won't let Harold talk though.
Hey,
We
AC,
won't
watch
let
this.
Harold talk.
I'm
Hey,
with
AC,
it.
Yo,
AC,
what
join
up,
me,
Tony?
back. Join me.
I'm here with you. I'm here right now. I'm going off.
Let me turn over.
So, what I do want to say, my point is with my Clemson Tigers, is that our defense showed up to play. Our defense is elite. I don't think anyone can disagree with that.
How many points?
Huh?
How many points did Georgia have?
Georgia put up offensively 3 points. They scored off of a pick six from our quarterback, who is nowhere near in the mode of Deshaun Watson or Trevor Lawrence. He is nowhere near that.
I'm
And
glad
I'm
you said
starting to-
Deshaun Watson.
And I'm starting to wonder how in the world was this guy the number one quarterback recruit in the nation, DJ Ukulele. I do not understand. So someone who was scouting him did not scout him correctly. The other thing I will say is this: Georgia is a very good team, but I will say this is that I will just say this: we have not seen Georgia tested yet against someone who can score offensively. We will see if Georgia's the real deal later on, because Clemson is not the real deal. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Right now, we are not a playoff team. We are not. We are not a playoff team. So right now, for me to say Georgia is elite, yes, of course they are. Are they a playoff team? Yes, of course they are. But we will see what they're really made of. I think later on, whenever they face Florida, we'll see. Later on, that's all I got to say. Georgia is the better team. I mean, it's just that simple. So I mean, hey, look, I'm admitting where Clemson is right now. It's just the fact that I don't think DJ is the guy. He has a long way to go. A long way. He was.
Hold on, here, because see what it sounds like to me is you running.
I'm not running. I'm
because
not.
all week,
I'm admitting. What do you want me to say?
All week, you had everything to say about everybody else all week. And let's be clear, my college team is 2-0, but my NFL team is 0-1, just like yours. And you hopped on yesterday, and you had, or not yesterday, was that Monday when he said Raiders go kill themselves or something like that?
Yep.
I said, it's almost possible two teams lost at the same time the way that game was going, and we're getting to that. But my whole
no,
we're not done talking about Clemson.
We're not done talking about Clemson. I'm trying to. I mean, we're not done talking about Clemson. We're not done talking about Clemson. But I'm just trying to figure out how is it that you just have all this to say when you lose, and then when we lose, because see, you embarrass me too when you get to talking. And we end up losing because now everybody is like,
you know why I talk trash. Let's talk about the Cowboys first. Here's my philosophy, right? We haven't gone to a Super Bowl since the 90s. It's very seldom we win a playoff game. So I'm kind of in misery loves company mode right now. So to me, if a team is out there, I'm going to talk crap, especially Atlanta, because the Falcons fans, the minute they win a game, they think that they're going to the Super Bowl. So I'm like, all right.
But I know you didn't say that.
No.
That's not true.
You went right.
Hold on. Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
First of all,
because you did it again, Harold. You did it again.
I'm sorry. As an arch rival of the Falcons, every Falcon fan I know, nobody thinks that when they win a game.
Ever.
What do we say?
Ever. Nobody ever does.
What do we say?
There's only been one time that I could ever think that they thought they was going to the Super Bowl, and it was legitimately they
went to the Super Bowl when they went to the Super Bowl.
You better go sit your ass down.
That's right. Sit your asses down.
Well, how about that?
Harold.
Yo,
Harold.
yeah,
She was talking to you to tell you to sit your ass down because that shit you saying is nonsense.
and maybe because
No,
my
no, no.
interactions with Tony, because Tony, whenever that year
When did
y'all
I
went
ever
to
say
the
some
Super Bowl,
stupid shit like that?
First of all,
I
Harold,
heard a whole bunch
the
of
only
smack talk.
fan
Bro, we
base
was
that
in the
says they're
Super Bowl.
going, the only fan base that says they're going to the Super Bowl every time they win a game is our fan
the
base.
Cowboys.
Preach, Aaron. Preach,
Yes.
Every
Our fan
Yeah.
base is the only fan
wait a
base that
minute.
say they're going to the
Let
Super
me
Bowl
talk.
Let's
every
look at
time
the
they win a
comments
game.
because there's someone
You hear-
backing me up right now. Ron even
Hey,
says
Ron,
they start doing
hey.
the dirty bird every
Clearly,
time they
okay.
win a game.
Clearly,
Can I-
Ron
can
is
I
on
speak?
dope. We can't listen to Ron.
And Ron's a
Can I
Redskins fan. I'm
He
sorry,
on dope.
Washington football team fan. Excuse
Can
me.
I speak about my
They
team?
might be doing
My
it.
team?
Could y'all
Can I speak
stop?
about my team? Let me speak about my team since you brought up my team. You know why we do the dirty bird? Because we don't win games. So when we win a game, we fucking happy we won a game.
This is true.
That's why this is why we dancing. Do you know why we don't get there before the game? Because we in the parking lot drinking so we can go in and watch the game and then leave at halftime and go back to the parking lot and drink again.
I think
This
that's
is what
Buffalo
we doing.
fans, too. Yeah.
No.
Well, first seat, there you go again.
Stop
Did
it.
Buffalo
They
go to the
telling you.
playoffs? Last I checked, Buffalo,
I'm talking
I
about
believe they
drinking,
was
man.
on their way to an
Playoffs.
AFC title game.
No, we not done with you. I'm the only one that can talk bad about my Falcons because we suck albino monkey nuts. I have come to accept that. I know this for a fact.
You
When
right,
the
Ron.
season starts-
He a Cowboys jigaboo. He don't want to.
You know what? When the season starts,
I mean, look. All right, Aaron.
I'm
I
not
got
done.
to question
No.
something here.
I'm not done.
I'm okay with being
I
a
don't
realist.
care.
I'm
No, you're
okay
not.
with
You're a
being a
Republican.
realist. But at the same
You're a
time, why don't we, man, as fans, we're not going to do what everyone else do and dog our own team. I ain't going to dog my own team.
You can be honest and not dog your team.
Yeah, it's a difference
Y'all
between
don't
being
do
a fanatic and being a
Don't
fan,
say
a
y'all,
fanatic, and a
'cause
nut.
y'all don't ever hear me
Harold,
say Cowboys
y'all
fans
believe-
don't do anything.
It's only three Cowboy. It's only three Cowboy fans I know in life that are honest about their team and its woes. Aaron being one of them, and two more people, and like a white person. These are the
Harold,
only people
you're
I
not one
know.
of
Harold is clearly on
Shout out
drugs
to white
or he
people.
bumped
Man,
his
you
head.
got it wrong. Come on, man.
Y'all-
No,
Hey, AC.
yo, Yes, sir,
Tell
Tony.
me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. They play on to kick a field goal in the scrimmage game and scream out Super Bowl.
Yes.
hey, this is
Oh, no, come on.
they would
Every
literally
single
be on.
I'm not
look,
gonna disagree. I'm not gonna disagree with that at all.
Negroes would literally
Every
be on
single
Facebook
I'm not
after
gonna
y'all
disagree
scored
with that
3
at
points
all.
in a preseason game, hollering about we in Super Bowl shape. Like you
Look.
just beat the fucking Dolphins. Nobody cares.
All right, so here's the thing. I'll be honest. I mean, again, I know we haven't been to the Super Bowl since the 90s, but you got to understand we are America's team.
No, you're not.
We are the
Nice
most
line.
popular NFL franchise
Can
in
I
this country.
ask you something?
We are. And so the main
No,
thing
that
is
is
just,
true. The most popular in the world, but none of that matters, Harold.
It doesn't
None
matter.
of
Let
that
me
matters,
ask
and let
you
me
this.
tell you why none of that
let me ask you
matters.
this, Aaron.
Let me tell you why none of that matters.
I love seeing Cowboys
Two
fans
playoff
fight.
wins in the last 10 years.
Okay, yeah, that's
So,
true.
so all that being, oh well, we're the most beloved franchise in the world.
All right, let me ask
Don't
you
mean
this.
nothing without wins, man.
As a fan,
Wait a minute.
because Tony,
I got
you rep Atlanta, even though they lose
all the
you
time.
rep them
So
all the
I don't
time.
care. Goddamn
Right.
right.
Exactly. What is wrong with me?
But Tony
saying the same
don't
thing?
talk shit about. Tony don't talk shit. Vanessa don't
I don't
talk
say
shit. Adrian
going to
don't
the Super
talk
Bowl.
shit.
Hey,
Lisa
I
don't
talk
talk
shit.
shit.
I say
You
I
don't
do.
hear Lisa talking
I do.
shit about Seattle. You don't hear
I
Lisa
do.
talking or Adrian AC
No.
talking shit about
I
Pittsburgh.
will
49ers
forever
fan?
do that. You
Oh
know
yeah,
why?
she is a
Because we love
49.
it.
Yeah.
I thought yeah,
We
she is.
love
I'm
it.
sorry.
That's what football season's about.
She li-
We all realistic though. We all look.
I
When
talk
my
shit about
team-
my friends.
Shit is warranted. If it ain't warranted, I ain't saying shit.
Look, when my Steelers was undefeated last year, I'm like, these boys finna lose because this ain't no real look. This is not. And I said it. I'm like, man, look here. This is not a real 11-0 team. These some bitches lucked out to 11-0. I knew we wasn't finna go nowhere with that shit. I wasn't even with the hype. Oh, hey, the Steelers, everybody on TV, Steelers looking
All right,
good. No, they're not. This is
Let me
bullshit.
ask y'all something, Dan. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think right now, based on, I know it's only been one game,
Right.
and right now I am worried because DeMarcus Lawrence broke his foot in practice. How the hell did that happen? But
He probably broke it.
Based on the performance, would you say Dallas is a bottom tier team, or would you say that? Okay,
no, they're not a bottom tier team.
No,
They can be a playoff team. They can be a playoff team.
But you know who is a bottom tier team?
Who?
The Falcons.
Oh yeah, no question.
This is true.
I'm real about my team, but at least I don't live in Connecticut where I have to look for the humpbacks. They're a little fucking semi-pro team. I got a professional team. I can like scream at the TV for every Sunday.
But here's the
thing about the Cowboys.
I don't know if I would classify Atlanta as a bottom feeder team.
Yeah, they are.
I think they made a bad decision not drafting a quarterback because Ryan looked bad.
Wait a minute.
But that's the same problem with
y'all seen New Orleans as a bottom tier team?
No.
Say what now?
Wait a minute. Did I hear y'all? Y'all talking about bottom tier?
I said Atlanta.
Oh,
I don't know that I would classify them a bottom feeder team because they have had flashes.
Let me address.
I want to come at the Tony finish. I want to say something about the Cowboys.
Let me address your little Matt Ryan comment because I do support Matt Ryan because he's my quarterback.
Why?
But there is no quarterback in the history. Shut up and listen. There's no quarterback that is playing, has played, or will eventually play at the NFL level that will be on his than 1 second behind this offensive line. Our left tackle was a guard pushed out, and this fucker tweeted, "If you don't want your quarterback hit, draft me." He gave up 17 quarterback pressures. I'm not lying. You know the picture that's going around that Matt Ryan's laying on the ground? That's him standing. That's the guard. That's the guard standing in the picture. Mayfield. If you don't believe me, Google it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to stab him with a corn dog right in his forehead. Motherfucker.
But you know what though?
I'm trying to get Matt
Ryan. Matt Ryan. You can put Patrick Mahomes, he is running the entire game. If you put fucking Lamar back here, he gonna have 300 yards rushing because he's running for his.
And the Browns did have
no better than me. I thought they actually did something with that line in the offseason. Apparently, they didn't.
Y'all already know what I'm saying. You build from the trenches. You build your lines first. We have yet to build a line since the 1970s. That's it.
I'm a pivot from Tony though. I'm a pivot from Tony because you got to look at it because it's an executive thing.
Can we change the screen back now? Why am I still?
Because you deserve it. You deserve it. But more than that,
you're here all night, sir. Hey, you're here all night.
But to take Tony's point, it's a lot of this shit comes from
that hole wide open.
The C-suites, and it's the same thing with the Cowboys. Look, everybody know I hate the Cowboys. I grew up in Shreveport, which I don't understand why in the fuck that was Cowboy territory. I guess because
they think they from Texas.
I never understood that shit. However, so I'm familiar with the team, even though I hate them. But I mean, it's the same thing with like Tony said about the Falcons that go to the Cowboys. Y'all problems in the Cowboys start with the fucking Jerry Jones, and it goes down from there. Cause ain't no fucking way. Y'all should have brought Mike McCarthy to coach your team.
No.
Like, he worse than fucking Dave Campo. And Campo was trash.
I mean,
no.
But Dave Campo is still on the staff. That's the problem.
And what that tell you?
Dave Campo's still on the staff. That's the problem.
Yo, y'all remember when Dave dressed up as a fish at training camp?
Why did he dress up like a fish?
Oh, I know. I got a question.
You making my point for me. You making my point.
Oh, I agree. I've said this many times.
And then we had Shane Gailey. You remember Shane Gailey? We had him.
That idiot.
He was Georgia Tech. The minute I saw y'all hiring him, I said, y'all not winning one game.
Look, and then that loser, first of all, the dude named Chan. So white man named Chan. And then that fool came named Houston.
His name is Chancellor.
Even worse. But you then look, you hired the worst fucking people in the history of the NFL to coach for the Cowboys, to work in the Cowboys organization.
Ron, I just want to say, Ron, you can kiss my ass for that comment, man.
You know
It's
what?
funny,
Ron
I-
is not wrong. Tom Landry's bones could do a better
Harold,
job than Mike
I got a
McCarthy.
question for you.
Mike McCarthy
Harold,
is trained. He got a wonky eye. He's trained a wonky eyed
Aaron.
loser is what he is.
It's Bones,
Aaron,
Adrian.
make me big screen. Make me on the big screen. I got a question for Harold.
Yeah, go
Put me on
ahead.
the big screen.
True.
So Harold, I got a question.
Sure.
This hat, or this hat? Which one you think goes better? Which
I
one?
like the second.
I mean,
So,
because
all right, I
this one
got a
the-
question.
Look, hold on. You got the Bulldog's name right there. This one is for you.
I gotta.
All right,
I
you put
think-
Harold back up there.
I think because you're an old man, you should be wearing the visor. But I got a question. Does
Well,
Georgia
I'm going
make
bald. I don't want to. I don't want to show my bald spots.
So
You know what? That's not really even. That's not.
What?
That's only a fair
It's-
question for Alabama.
Is who making
Does
the playoffs?
Georgia make the playoffs? Does the University of Georgia make the playoffs?
Are we healthy?
Healthy. Let's just say no.
If we're healthy,
significant
yes.
injuries, no
'Cause we
COVID
already have-
forfeits or anything like that.
Let me explain something to you, Harold. We played you without a healthy starting quarterback, and our top 2 wide receivers were out.
Yeah.
Cager was out. Pickens was out.
I'm going on record. I say right now, I think Georgia makes the playoffs.
That's
I think
right.
you have 2 SEC teams in, and I like Oregon.
3 if you count
And,
Oklahoma.
And I'm not sold on Oklahoma. I'm not
You say
sold
that
on
every
them.
year, and every year Oklahoma is where.
But only the reason why I
Every
say
year
that is-
Oklahoma is where.
Well,
sir.
let me tell you the reason why I say that. It's not because of Oklahoma being bad per se. It's just the fact that now, since Oregon has beaten Ohio State, and let's just say Ohio State wins out, then I think Ohio State may have a better strength of schedule versus Oklahoma.
Why?
That's the only
Playoffs
thing
is
that I'm saying.
bullshit.
Who are they
The
playing?
playoffs is bullshit.
Who the fuck are
They
they playing?
still. Hold on. I'm about to say.
Clemson got an
Who in the
easier
Big
schedule.
Ten? Who in the Big Ten is good other than Ohio
Penn State. Penn State is. I think Penn State has a good team. I think that if Ohio State wins out, if they beat Penn State,
Exactly.
they got Michigan.
That's exactly why I'm not hearing him right now. Ron.
Wait a minute.
Ron-
Let's
That's
look
exactly
at-
why I'm not
let's
hearing
look
him right
at the
now.
rankings.
Ron and Russell Thomas both right.
Wait a
They
minute.
both right.
Let's look
You
at the
just called
rankings.
them too
Let's look at the rankings. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull up Ohio State and who they have to
Clemson,
face because
if you're
right
looking for
now
If you're looking for
Penn
Clemson, they're at
State
number
is number
6.
10.
Georgia's at number
Penn
2.
State's number 10.
If you're looking for Clemson,
No, I'm saying Ohio State. That's all that I'm saying.
I'm
If
saying-
you look at
no, I was
the
letting you
schedule,
know, I was letting you know what Clemson was.
all right, but okay. Anywho, Ohio State has Michigan, who's 2-0. Ohio State will have Wisconsin. They're
Michigan
18.
not ranked.
Michigan is ranked. They're 25.
That's not
Call that
ranked.
a rank?
That's not ranked.
Harold.
That's one step above Georgia State. The fuck is
Well,
wrong with you?
anyway,
Ranked,
they're
Harold.
ranked in the top 25. You got Penn State. They're
gonna lose
number
that
10. You
They're
got
not a
Wisconsin.
No,
I mean, right now, I don't think it is totally done for Ohio State. I just think if you compare strength of schedule,
They're
with
not gonna win out,
OU, I'm saying if they do win out, here's Ohio State schedule. They got Tulsa, big deal. Akron, big deal. Rutgers, big deal. Maryland, big deal. Then you got Indiana. You got Penn
Then they
State,
got Dallas.
Nebraska.
They got Dallas on there, right?
Purdue, Michigan State, and Michigan.
Yeah.
And Wisconsin more than likely,
They got
more
Dallas
than
on
likely
this
out that other conference may win out. And then, I forgot. Let's just say if they face Iowa. Iowa's defeated right now. So if you compare strength of schedule, I think it's reasonable enough to say that Ohio State has a better strength of schedule compared to OU.
That just means they have to win out.
That's bullshit anyway. I mean, look, you take an early L, just like Clemson, sorry, they lost early in the game. We already know
lost
how
their
that's going
first
to play
game.
out.
No, they
I
lost
don't
their
think
first
first
Clemson
game.
makes it to the playoffs. Clemson does not go to the playoffs.
Yeah, because
Dude,
they're
who
going
in
to
your
lose more than one
conference-
game. But if they
Nah.
was to win out, if Clemson was to win out, they would find a way to put Clemson in the damn playoff.
No, the only way I see that if
agree with that.
Virginia Tech stays undefeated which
that
is
ain't gonna happen.
possible.
That ain't
It's
gonna
possible. And
Look,
Clemson beats Virginia Tech, then maybe.
let's
Maybe.
be realistic though. Let's be realistic, Harold. I mean, and everybody
Virginia
else.
Tech ain't been good since the younger Vic brother.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody worried about Virginia
And
Tech.
let's be honest, man. We already know we know how this playoff shit go. The best part of the college football season is kind of in the middle of the season. They start playing the real games. But we already know the money teams. They're gonna keep them. They're gonna keep them they're gonna keep all the good money making teams in the top 6 positions, so they can decide with the damn panel who gonna go to the playoffs. We already know what the deal is.
Let me say this: if you're looking at Virginia Tech's schedule, they do have West Virginia coming up. They have Notre Dame, and they have Miami. Big deal, right?
They're gonna lose to Notre Dame.
I'm not so sure. Notre Dame was struggling.
Nobody's going. Notre Dame is trash. Notre Dame is trash.
Yeah, they're struggling,
but it's Virginia Tech. I'm just saying. It's Virginia Tech. It's just like Georgia. No offense, Tony, when I say this, but it's just like Georgia. Every year they want to put Georgia in the damn championship, or they want to put them in the top 10, whatever, and they lose some shit like Vanderbilt or somebody they weren't supposed to lose to.
First of all, we don't lose to Vanderbilt.
Georgia give their fans every season. They fucking lose to Oral Roberts or some shit. Like, what are y'all doing?
Well, Oral Roberts is a good basketball team.
They're basketball, not the football team. I mean, Tony, no, I ain't lying.
First of all,
that's true. He's right. That's true. Georgia
always
gonna lose. Hold on, what you say, Lisa?
I will come back over and claim Tony about Vanderbilt.
Are you a Vanderbilt fan?
Don't nobody claim Vanderbilt. Gloria Vanderbilt, that's about it.
No, you're a Tennessee fan, right?
Yeah, I thought she was Tennessee.
So Tennessee and
Vanderbilt
Texas,
is in Tennessee,
right?
though. Vanderbilt is in Tennessee.
You said Tennessee and Texas? Oh, that's why you got. That's why you got. That's why you got quiet when Ron F mentioned Texas.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see it coming.
To my point though, I mean, Tony, like I said, and I preface it by saying no offense, but you know how it go. Georgia, they be on their way.
Let me make a statement about Georgia fans. Now, I've already covered Falcon fans. Let me make a statement about Georgia fans.
Are they any
First of all, they're different. First of all, the Georgia fans that look like me, the ones that look like me, we don't think we're going to the playoffs every year. It's the ones with the 17-inch bellies that drink Coors Light and drive them big ass pickup trucks.
Down and down.
First of all,
that's still motherfuckers.
I fall in to 2 of those. I drink Coors Light and I drive a big pickup truck.
You dark skin. You don't fall into that. I said dark skin.
You automatically everything else out.
I've never seen a dark skinned dude drink Coors Light, by the way.
I got questions.
That's why I said Coors. That's why I said Coors Light. That's why I said that.
Drink me
so let's not think.
My mama drink Coors Light. I know that shit ain't no good.
You might need to ask her some questions. You need to ask your mama some questions then about that, because let's not lump us all together. Let's not do that. Just like I don't lump all the Dallas Cowboys.
I want to know.
Just like I don't lump all the Dallas Cowboy fans together.
I want to know how Vanessa feels about LSU.
Oh, good question. Hey, let's put her on the big screen.
I ain't talking no shit about LSU on off season. I ain't talking no shit about LSU on off season.
Her words were they gonna.
I'm just asking her how she feels about LSU.
Can we put her on the big screen?
I expect Coach O to be gone by the loss to Auburn.
Shit, you gonna take that long?
Damn, that soon? Y'all not
Wait a
gonna
minute.
let him finish the season?
Didn't he threaten the fans?
Didn't let Miles finish it.
The sissy blue shirt.
And most of the alumni didn't even want O to be the coach.
I mean, he does have a title.
For a reason, they just been waiting for a reason to land the school to get him kicked out.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of like how they did Sylvester Croom at Mississippi State. They were waiting for a reason. So I agree.
It's like a gargle rock, so I don't know how y'all interview his ass anyway.
Because if you're from Louisiana, you understand it.
Yeah,
I understand.
That's the thing about it.
Subtitles every time he talks.
Because you're from Louisiana, I understand.
But Coach O,
Aaron, put Harold back up there.
Oh,
Because I got a question for Harold.
Okay.
Harold, I see
Yes.
y'all play Georgia Tech on Saturday.
Yes.
What if y'all lose to another Georgia school like you did the first week of the season?
Okay. I'm gonna make a
About.
prediction. I'll make a prediction. I'm gonna make a strong prediction. If we lose to Georgia Tech, and it's because we have a poor offensive showing, look for the quarterback that's coming in next year to start over DJ Ukulele.
You can't
I'm
even
gonna make a
pronounce
bold
his
prediction.
name.
You can't even.
That's the
pronounce
first
that
problem
man
right
name.
now. He can't pronounce
What
his
kind
name.
of fan are you?
That's why you know the guy ain't no good.
Can y'all pronounce his name?
All I know
don't
his name
need
is
to.
DJ.
I
I don't
ain't
even know
no
his name.
fan.
I
I
can
don't like
pronounce it.
Clemson.
Let me
I hate
pronounce it.
Dabo.
JT Daniels. Oh wait, that's my quarterback. I can pronounce my quarterback's name.
Pronounce mine too, Max Johnson.
How do you feel about Tennessee?
Baby, after this weekend of Texas and Tennessee, I am not sure about either one of them. At least the quarterback for Tennessee, he's mobile, but he's not good. So I also got to look at the coach, and he just looked like a redneck from Tennessee that they just pulled off the street and said, "Hey, can you read a playbook to the play?" And that's what he looked like. So Texas, on the other hand, I have no faith in Steve Sarkisian. Like I said after game one, he could go away, and I'll be
First
perfectly
of all,
fine with that.
you need to let
I
him
just
drink
want
2
to know
bottles
why
of Jack
any.
before the game.
I just want to know why any Texas fan, any Longhorn fans have faith in the Longhorns. Period.
Because they're boosters.
Yeah.
I've been a
Well,
fan.
I mean that's the
They
obvious
voted,
because
for Greg Abbott too. So I mean,
that's the obvious because all the boosters at UT own oil rigs, so I get it.
yeah,
Get
they
that
drank
part of
Coors Light.
I've been a fan.
Hey, see, you gonna stop taking my jokes. Stop taking my jokes.
My bad, brother. My bad.
Forever. And then the night that they won the national championship was the same night that my uncle died, which was like crazy. That was surreal. But after that, it is a plot twist. After that, I mean, we've had our good years, our bad years, but to bring in an alcoholic to the state of Texas where they serve nothing but alcohol on 6th Street, yeah, that
This I
was
can
smart.
attest to.
Alcohol and brisket. That's what he gonna get around that bitch.
Yeah, that is what he gonna get on 6th Street. Alcohol and brisket.
I've never
Just gonna get on.
liked Steve
Brisket
Sarkisian
everything. Brisket
anyway.
tacos, brisket burger.
Brisket omelets.
Brisket. Hey, brisket. Put
He was
Harold ass back up on the big screen.
Listen, Texas can have Steve Sarkisian. I might not watch no more of that game. Texas, you weekend, Aaron. When is it?
That's Texas
3 weeks.
OU is. I know it's in
3 weeks.
October.
Yeah,
That's
That'll be the end of Sarkisian era too in Texas.
Y'all gonna lose. It don't matter.
Nah, I don't think Sarkisian gets fired yet. He's recruiting.
He gets
very
fired.
now.
He gets fired if OU thumps them.
He white though, ain't he?
No, I need to know the date because I might come home. That's what I was saying. I need to know the date.
Oh, I know
hold
it's
on.
in 3 weeks because I park cars.
Is it because if it's Columbus Day weekend, I might come home, and I need to know the damn baby.
It's the last week of the fair.
Well,
October
just
9th.
FYI, Aaron, you ain't got to ask me about how I feel about Alabama. Well, you can just skip
I'm gonna
me.
ask you about Alabama anyway, but
Yeah,
since
you don't
you
need to
brought
ask
it
me
up,
I'm good.
it's only fair.
Big screen.
It's only
College
fair.
boy. Woo!
I think this Alabama squad is.
How do you feel about Alabama, AC?
Man, they
I ain't
are
worried.
unbeatable. I don't see no one beating Alabama.
I feel like this is
Nobody cares.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I damn sure don't.
AC, that was faulty, bro. That was faulty.
That's all good. I had it covered.
AC look like a big angry ass teddy bear.
It's
like
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I don't like my job.
Well, I hope nobody on your job heard that.
Hey, fuck them. If they did, they already know.
Because we working for free on this one.
Yeah, well, it don't matter.
Hey,
I sell Chinese purses or some shit. I'm gonna make it.
so Lisa,
You can
the
sell
date
your
is
hair.
October the 9th.
It's October 9th.
I've had
October
offers,
9th.
Tony. I've had offers.
I believe it.
So October 9th, the 10th.
Make
I'm
a
off.
good
Okay.
killie suit like them fucking snipers wearing.
Hey,
That's what
man.
your hair look like.
Hey, the check.
You're like,
Cut the check.
if you could just pull your shit down over your eyes, that would be
So-
amazing.
So I got a question for our colleague that's not here. I'm gonna put some of the
Who, CJ?
spotlight on the University of South Carolina. So I'm just curious,
No, somebody else should do it, not you.
why can't I do it? Why?
Because you're not really allowed to talk. I mean,
That's
they
the
Cowboys
lost
thing.
somebody,
I tell
y'all
you
lost to Georgia, and then they won.
Hey,
Okay, all
let
right,
him-
Tony.
no.
Tony, you can
So is
say
Clemson 1-1? Is Clemson 1-1?
we're 1-1.
yes.
Okay.
He want to do
So
it.
South Carolina, though, aren't they?
So let
South Carolina-
let
South Carolina
Harold-
1-1?
South Carolina's 2-0.
South
They're
Carolina-
undefeated.
They're a
They're
real
about to
team.
be-
Well, you can't.
about-
Well,
Oh,
okay.
no,
So
no.
you can
No,
bring
you're
the
allowed.
spotlight to them, but I hope you don't plan on talking shit.
Hey,
Well,
they're about
no,
to be they're about to be
I wasn't gonna talk
2-1. They're about to be 2-1. But we can do this. Let Harold talk about it, and then I'll correct everything he says wrong.
The only thing I was about to say, because our colleague Chris Demery is not here, so the only thing I wanted to see was predictions on South Carolina. What do we think their record is going to be? I'm pulling
Are we
up the
talking
schedule
about?
right
Are
now.
we talking about this weekend? Because it's going to be a loss for them.
Well, of course, I know it's going to be a loss this weekend. I mean,
Are
I'm
you
not.
talking about
I'm,
the end of the season record?
And
I'm
wait.
hold on. All right, so after
Harold, before you
Georgia,
start that, let me just say,
Yeah.
congratulations on you being a stand-up guy and making the bet, knowing your team was going to get stomped by me. Chris won't even make a bet.
oh yeah, I mean,
He won't even
Chris-
come out and make a bet. So
Chris is
run
a
with-
smarter
run with-
man than me. Chris is a smarter man than
We-
me because
Well, shit, we already knew
I went
that.
ahead and took the bet. So, all right, here's South Carolina's schedule. So they got Georgia, which we know that's an L.
Lost.
Kentucky. What do y'all think?
They might win that one.
I think
They might
Kentucky
win now.
beats.
You talking about the Wildcats?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might. They might
That
beat Kentucky.
Yeah, they'll
Well,
probably.
They might beat
Kentucky's
Kentucky.
2-0 right now, so they might.
That don't mean shit. That don't mean
All
shit.
right. So then they have Troy. They have Troy out
They'll beat
there.
Troy. They'll beat Troy.
Okay. Then Tennessee.
That's a
Child,
loss.
I'm going to Tennessee.
They'll
That's a
beat
loss.
Tennessee.
Nah, I
Nah,
think
they'll
they
beat
gonna
Tennessee.
lose
All right, Vanderbilt.
They'll beat Vanderbilt.
All right.
Not
A&M.
too many people. They'll lose to A&M.
All right. Florida. They'll lose to
They'll
Florida.
lose to Florida.
Missouri.
They'll
They'll lose to Missouri.
Auburn.
They'll lose
They'll
to
lose
Auburn.
to Auburn.
And then Clemson.
They'll lose to Clemson.
They'll lose.
They'll lose to Clemson by 3 points.
So we have them winning two
Can we
more
put Harold
games
back
the
up in the
rest of
middle
the
where he
season.
belongs? We got what?
So we're seeing South Carolina's only going to win 2 more games the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So they'll
Yeah.
have 4 wins. They'll have 4 wins at the end of the season. Okay. I just want to make that note. That's all.
If they have 4 wins at the end of the season, they'll beat Clemson for no fucking reason.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
They'll beat Clemson for no reason.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the NFL now. So we have. I just want to say this. I think this first week in the NFL was lit. If the whole rest of the season,
Hold up,
is
bro.
like this
Before
first
we
week,
get in
all,
there, before we
no.
get in there, hold up though. Before we get in that, I just want to give a shout out to all the black quarterbacks that did their thing, because all the black quarterbacks in the league turned up this past weekend.
That's right.
Dak,
except
I'm
for Deshaun
giving a shout out to
Watson.
Dak. Oh no, he got turned up. He was just on Broad Street doing something.
No, not in Houston. He was at the Gold Cup. If he was in Houston,
Is that still
Gold
there?
Cup. It ain't good fun.
Yeah. So is that right? All the African American quarterbacks won this weekend.
no, not
They're
they
black.
didn't all
No.
win. They all just
They
played
black.
good.
They all
They
played.
all played
All of them
good.
win.
Oh,
Black
okay.
They
quarterback.
didn't all win, but they all played good.
Shout out to Tyrod Taylor though, because that brother
Yeah.
there, Lord know he'd have had a hell of a
First
career.
of all,
Man,
played.
Houston look decent.
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
they played. They
It's
played
I
who?
Houston,
mean,
man.
Thank you. You
What the
can't say
hell?
he looked good against fucking Jacksonville.
You know what though? But hey, ain't nobody stab him in the lung. He got to go out on the field and play. You know what I'm saying? Hey, rejoice in that space right there that the brother got
Look,
a chance to go out
they
there and
can't
play.
because the only quarterback backing him up is a black guy who got charges. They can't
all right.
sabotage his ass.
Hey, hey, it's
You know,
Houston. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
I'm
Houston.
still trying to understand something. Did y'all read the reports that Houston turned down a six?
No.
Six.
No, they
That's
were
what they
asking.
wanted.
That's what
They
they're
were
asking
asking.
for.
They're asking for a lot.
They
I thought they
asking for that.
turned down. Oh, okay, okay.
No.
They're asking
They're
for
asking.
6 picks.
Can I ask something
Nobody-
about this? Let me ask about this situation. Why isn't the NFL Players Union stepping in on this?
Very good point. Very good
Because
point.
there's
They
no
can't.
reason why it's no reason why he should not be playing.
Right.
He
Agreed.
don't
They
want to
want
play.
to mess- I don't think they want to mess this one up because it's a lot of moving pieces in this. Meaning people, it's 20-something people. They don't want to mess this one up, so they really gonna let this one play out.
But
This
see,
ain't
that's the
just
thing.
one person to another person.
Their job is to protect the players. If you don't have a viable reason why he's not playing, you need to fight for that shit. Look at the NBA union. Do something wrong against the NBA player. Them motherfuckers. Look at the Major League Baseball. Do something wrong against them.
Yeah.
But
These
hold
motherfuckers get
on.
suspended
Hey,
180 games, and that
The
player
Tony.
just get in and
the
get a drop of
ML
90.
now, now the
we
Major
ain't-
League Baseball union, they
we
They
all
Them the
know.
mafia. That's
We
the
all
mafia.
know
They
though that
be
the
on it
NFL
for real.
player union be messing shit up. So it's like I think they taking a wait and see approach on this one. Like somebody
But
said
that's not
earlier.
their job. Their job is to get out there and make sure you treat that
But
player
they,
right. And
they ain't
Deshaun
I
ain't
doing
agree.
getting
I
treated
agree with
right.
Tony. I
Who
agree
are we
with Tony.
talking about?
the NFL
The-
player union.
Watson.
Come here. Oh,
But I
Tony,
think-
Deshaun.
no, Tony, you right.
What up?
But didn't Deshaun tell
Yo,
them he wasn't going to play again anyway if he didn't get
But we
traded?
know the damn the
That's
union
what
was
I'm saying.
trash.
He don't want.
No, you don't.
But it's
He
still
wanna be
you
there
got him.
no way.
You got his ass inactive.
Yeah, because
at
he
least-
said he wasn't going to play, and ain't. But the thing, the trade price, ain't nobody giving up that for him.
Well,
Oh, no,
yeah,
ain't
that's
nobody
the other
giving
thing too. I mean, to me, it's almost like they are deliberately sabotaging this guy's career at this
That's
point.
what I'm saying. You asking for all this shit.
Right
A
here,
prime
Deshaun.
Tom Brady wouldn't even get all that shit.
Right. Who in the world is going to give up 6 picks? I mean, I don't know anyone that's going to do that.
6
That's
That's what I'm
players.
saying. It's
is
like,
too
it
much.
seems like they don't want him either, but they're not making his asking price any better than anybody else.
They trying to have him there until his ass can't play, until this decision come out.
But
They
do
hoping
they
this
still
motherfucker
pay
is
him
guilty.
during this time?
They
How
ain't
does
got
that
no
work?
choice.
They got
80% of
they
his
paying.
money is guaranteed.
Yeah,
Ooh.
got to cut the check.
This is Houston. I mean,
Right. So why not trade his ass? He don't want to be there.
yeah,
Let somebody else deal with
is-
this problem.
To me,
And that's why
now that I
union
think
need to
about
jump
it,
in.
if 80% of his contract is guaranteed, this is Houston being stupid with their money right now. I mean,
Well,
but
we
still,
don't
it's
know
sabotaging
what
this man's career.
We don't know what his
I
attorney
can tell
has
you
said.
now.
What?
What?
We don't know what his attorney is working out either.
But let me say this about Houston, since I live here, and you get to hear the local shit that people
I'm
saying.
sorry.
I mean, I know, right? Look, first of all, dude, the son of the
Screwed
former
up
owner who
clear.
died, he trash. He don't really give a shit about running the team. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And the people they got on the executive in other places, you ain't got the best squad of people running this operation, and so this is what you getting. Y'all seeing what y'all see outside of Houston, you know, which looks dysfunctional as hell, but we hear more of it right down here. It's like the dude, like I say, I think his name Cal, maybe whatever hell his name is. He don't give a damn about the team. He inherited the team, but he don't care.
So he's
Man,
just
yeah.
he's just doing
Just
it
put up
to
for-
get
they
revenue.
should put it up for
Basically.
sale.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Broncos go up for sale next year.
I mean,
He may need to join in.
he
Well,
might. He should.
so what are you hearing, AC, about? I mean, any rumors about Deshaun? What's going to happen? I mean, what are you hearing locally?
Not a lot about Deshaun, but a lot more about them trying to. It's a lot of people talking about people, money moving, changing hands, and accusers disappearing. If you were not the dead, but just I
Yeah,
don't want to accuse no more. So really, it's a lot of some of the accusations dying off in some cases.
You know
People
what?
started,
It's,
Houston
it's
using that team to
interesting you
move
say that.
drugs. Fuck it.
Could that be the strategy on Deshaun Watson's part? Hey, look,
Say
I'm
that
not
again?
going to play.
Fat Pat said,
Yeah, could that be the strategy? Is that hey, I'm not going to play, and therefore, if the spotlight's not on me, these accusers will just drop off and be like, hey, I don't want to deal with it. You know,
You mean the
He
accusers?
said he wasn't going to play before that stuff even started.
Yeah, before
Really?
it started, he said he was done in Houston.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what them people did to him, but
It
before that
started
whole
when
thing
they
started-
traded. What's his name? It
Yeah.
started. That's when they
Oh
traded.
yeah,
Hopkins.
when,
They
to
traded
Arizona,
Hopkins.
right?
They traded
Yeah,
Hopkins.
that's when he was like, you know what, fuck these people.
And that was the number one man. But more than that, you traded Hopkins and you didn't talk to Deshaun about it. So that was some insider
And
turmoil.
then I think it also had something to do with the hiring of the coach. He was supposed to have some kind of say so in that.
No say so in that shit.
Right.
So
But
the
thing
really
is, though, if I was the coach of the Texans, I think that I would also sit Watson because they run the risk of if they play him and then suddenly he goes on the commissioner suspension list whenever this shit starts to come to whatever kind of end it's going to come to. Now they got to throw in. Right, but the trade thing, either they don't really want to trade him or they really think he's worth that much. Because I don't think he's worth that much. As there was no allegation.
I don't think they want to trade him. I think they hope they can work this shit out.
Yeah, they don't want to.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I mean, they ain't gonna get nothing.
If they wanted to trade him, if they wanted to trade him, he'd been
bridge
crazy.
is burned twice and broken over, and I mean, I just don't see how you can repair this.
Hey, Deshaun, you bring your ass to Atlanta. No shade.
I mean, you couldn't do no worse.
Yeah, I'm sure okay.
Could be looking for somebody shortly.
I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
now.
he can get the best of both worlds.
Hell yeah! Look, if that
He can
nigga
use his
went to
running
Atlanta and did
ability.
what he did, he wouldn't be accused.
We need that. Yes, he
But
would. But it
yeah,
I
good
don't
though
know.
because he
Y'all
does.
must
mess
forgot
up in
how
Atlanta,
y'all
though.
must forgot how they did Bobby Valentino.
Well,
You forget,
that's
bro.
another
This
story.
is mid. They about the Midtown gonna get hemmed up by a transvestite.
Yeah, then he get with some
Yes.
drag queens or whatever.
Yes,
I'm gonna recant my previous statement. I'm gonna just shut up.
Let me say something.
Y'all right?
I'm wrong. I met Bobby V one time when I played softball. He was on my team. This is my first time meeting him. Fuck you, I'm old. I play softball. What the hell?
No, I was talking about the softball. I was talking about meeting his ass.
No. This is my first time seeing him.
I want to hear this story. Go ahead.
I didn't know he was. I didn't know his ass was 4'11". I did not know this when I saw him. So when he came up, I asked who brought the kid to the game.
Oh.
My daughter's here, and they play together. He's like, man, I'm grown. I was like, oh.
Why that sound like that damn story in Coming to America? Put me in my chest.
He rolled up in a lime. He rolled up in a lime green Lamborghini. Had two of his little hoes with him.
They were
He had to use a little mini bat because he got a little Tyrannosaurus Rex arm, but he fast as fuck.
Bobby Valentino, the singer?
Huh?
The singer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the stripper.
He brought his crew. His dude he called Ink. This dude got tattoos from his neck to his toes. He's a tattoo guy. I guess that's his guy. And it was, what?
I'm
Can't nobody hear you. So he your height.
Oh,
y'all only 2 inches away from a dwarf, so keep going.
Hey, Ron F is an idiot.
Harry Molasses. Yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah, and hold on, Harold just attempted to sing. Did y'all see that?
That's okay. Let's not stop to hear that because nobody's ears need to start bleeding.
I can sing when I feel like it. But anywho, all right. So my next question is this:
the last Super Bowl y'all won.
All right. So
and the last time y'all beat Georgia.
Biggest disappointments thus far.
Falcons.
Who would y'all say?
Falcons. All of them.
I don't know if that's
all
true.
of them.
I think
we all expected them to be kind of wishy-washy this year.
My biggest disappointment is Buffalo. That's mine.
The Ravens.
Actually, that's not really a disappointment to me anyway. I think people give them more than they can handle, and y'all buy into.
People forgot they lost
That's
four
Buffalo.
Super Bowls.
That's a normal Buffalo move to me for what they did.
They don't have a
some
defense.
people are expecting them to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, that's
for disappointment.
They lost 4 times.
They don't look like a Super Bowl team.
if they get a defense, they
Week
will be a
one.
Super Bowl
How
team.
can you say they don't look like a Super Bowl team in week one? I'm just not
just going off
surprised
this one.
that
From
they
what I-
allowed the Steelers to come back. I'm not surprised.
You know what though? Before I rip on Buffalo, Lisa wanted to come on here and talk about the experience at the Ravens Raiders game.
Yeah.
And I mean, before we get into the experience, Lisa, you gonna have the floor on that one. I just because Harris said something about a disappointment, and I'm like the ending of that game was so weird. I'm like, what the hell just happened here? You know, because I thought the Ravens was gonna pull that one out. I really did, but it is what it is. Lamar, I told y'all before the season started, I say Lamar, man, the team either gonna sink or swim with his ass.
Yep. If he don't learn how to throw, they ain't go.
He don't learn how to throw that.
Lamar didn't have a bad game though.
He has a bad game, Harold. He has to learn how to throw the football.
Throw the damn
if
ball.
he does not learn how to throw the football, the Ravens are not going to get far.
Y'all think Lamar is the reason why the Ravens lost though?
Hold on, Harold.
I think because he didn't take a shit at halftime, they lost.
Go ahead, Lisa. Say what you gonna say. You was there.
Okay, so I was there. So the game was the game was good. The game was really, really good. The fans were hyped. I can't say anything bad about it except for just Lamar. He wasn't on it. I don't know if it was a him and Harbaugh connection, but him and his receivers just were not on it, and it showed. And if he doesn't get it together this season, his legs just will not be enough. They just won't. Murray, Murray, he was okay, but you can tell he was definitely a last minute. I just got off the plane. We got to go play football today. You could tell. Now on the flip side of that, you had Derek Carr, who looked exactly like Lamar, and I'm just like, huh? The game was slow. The game was slow. I almost left at halftime. I'm glad I didn't, but it was a good experience for Vegas. For Vegas, it was awesome. I have to say that. It was electric from the time we sat down. Gladys was there. The people were there. It was 61,000 people in attendance.
Gladys as in Gladys Knight?
Yeah, it holds 65,000.
Midnight Train of Georgia,
now,
Aaron.
Now,
you know,
speaking
I'm not gonna lie and say that I was a little afraid because of COVID and all of that. I had my mask on and off, mostly yelling. Of course, you have it off. They do check you on the way in. If you don't have all your vaccines, they give you a wristband and you have to keep your mask on, and they do come by and check. So I just had my mask on the whole time. The halftime entertainment was Ice Cube and Too Short.
Yeah,
so
that was fire.
So hold on now. When Too Short was singing "Blow the Whistle" and "What's My Favorite Word," bitch had to be said, and I had to say it. Me and this white girl that was sitting next to me. It was. I will say, you have your qualms about it being in Vegas because Vegas is not a football team. I don't know if the people traveled there or if that's all the Vegas people. But whoever was there, they were definitely of Mexican descent, Hispanic descent, and Asian descent. Yeah, it was some white people there. But again, I don't know if those were all travelers or people who lived there, but it was a strong following. It was very few Ravens fans there. And I get it if they from Baltimore, but it was a damn good experience. I got my little towel over here that we had.
It says game 2.
It's a lot of Asian people that live in San Francisco though.
Well, that lived in Oakland and that now live in Vegas. I mean, and you could tell how some Hispanics look like Asians, the Asians look like Hispanic, but you could kind of tell the difference. They do have a black hole. It's kind of weird. You see it, it's behind the goalpost because the other side Tony can attest to, just like they have the walk-up field, they have the same thing. So they bit off of Atlanta with that. So the other end is the walk-up field, and the other side is the black hole. And of course, right now the black hole is clean, but give it about the end of this season, it's gonna be nasty and disgusting. Um, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. The suites levels, they have 2. The torch is cool. We had a band there. You know how y'all listen to the song, the Monday Night Football song?
Yeah.
You actually, they had an orchestra there to play the song.
Oh wow.
So you know the instruments, right? And I'm looking and I'm like, those are the instruments being played. It was just some really weird, cool stuff that if you're a football person, I think,
so.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you listen to it, you like, oh, that was a home one? Yeah.
So,
it was.
How would you compare that stadium to Jerry's World?
Okay, so this was officially my 20th stadium, and comparing it to Jerry's World is beautiful, but it's wait, what happened? It's not as beautiful as Minnesota Stadium.
Yeah, that was
Minnesota,
another one I wanted to see.
Minnesota Stadium by far is my favorite stadium, and I've been to Heinz Field.
She hasn't been.
I haven't been there yet. It's on the list.
Okay.
It's on the list. So honestly, I see where Dallas and Atlanta got their ideas from. They got it. A lot of their stuff is bitten off from Pittsburgh Stadium.
No, we.
So,
What?
yeah, y'all bit off. So Dallas bit off Pittsburgh, and Atlanta, y'all bit off a little bit of Dallas.
And we improved.
Yep.
Definitely. I ain't like
Yeah,
Jerry got bad
you
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you improved. The
That's
only
true.
thing
Overpriced
that
burgers.
the only truly thing I hate about Dallas Stadium, and it's very annoying, is that damn TV. It is annoying because
That's also true.
well, yeah, that's been for me since birth. But it's the TV. So I can't say in Vegas's stadium, they have the best jumbotron, and it just looks like, I think it's a Samsung jumbotron. That's what I think.
Well, it's not an Apple.
It's very clear. It's very clear. The seats, of course, are the seats. I think
Atlanta.
I've been there. Me and Adrian.
Me
Me and Adrian have been there.
When they opened it up.
We liked. Yeah, when they opened it up, we were there during a hurricane.
Yeah, boy.
I love, but still, by far, Minnesota Stadium is the best.
As long as it's better than Dallas, I don't care.
I mean, look, hey, we are, those of us who ain't been in those games, we got to live vicariously through those who have. So,
I've only been in Georgia's
look, the shit looked good on TV, except for, going back to Harold's question, Lamar's gameplay was trash. The stadium was nice. Lamar played like shit. And to answer your question earlier, Harold, he fumbled.
He looked scared.
The 2 fumbles he had cost him the win.
Well, no, I agree with that.
Okay.
I do agree with that.
So wait.
But you know what?
So,
but hold on.
So,
you know what, Harold? You know what he wouldn't have if he would learn how to throw the ball?
Yeah, go. What would it be, Aaron? Say it.
He wouldn't have 2 fumbles if he knew how to throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
Wait. So when the Raiders thought they won the game, right?
Yeah.
The stadium went crazy. I got it on video. Everybody went crazy. And so we coming up the steps and we think it's over. And I had got to the point to where I was next to 3 Ravens fans. And then they said, wait a minute, there's a flag on the play. So I stopped. I did not go back to my seat. I stopped. And we there the whole time. So then we go into we in overtime. And so then they get the chance to get the ball, and that's when Lamar messed up. And boy. So he gets the ball, they go through the progressions, and then when the Raiders get it again, and they win because they had already thought they won the first time, so they was happy, and then to turn around and win it again, and Derek Carr was the one who won the game with some dude who didn't even do nothing the first time. Man, look, to win twice, because if they had lost that game, the Raiders, I think the stadium would have been tore up. Because there were no fights. There were no fights. This is crazy to me. Like, there were no fights, right? That would have caused a fight. I'm not even lying to you. It would have been a fight.
So
there was no get on this.
So this is why I'm saying. I agree. Lamar needs to find passing, but at the same time, the offensive coordinator is going to have plays built around what they consider his strengths anyway. So if he's not given the opportunity to pass the ball, I mean, what can you do? He didn't throw any picks. And if you look at Lamar's stats, he had 256 yards passing, 1 TD. He had 65% completion percentage. It was not bad. It wasn't horrible, but he did have the 2 fumbles.
I mean, but the 2 fumbles were
horrible.
The 2 fumbles
was horrible here. I'm telling you, it was horrible.
I mean,
kind of like
Clemson's
offense, right?
I'm gonna say this about Lamar though, and I know a lot of cats got mad at me in one of the groups or whatever. But look, Lamar, I said
that's
it a long
when
time
you speak
ago.
with all the hair.
It is what it is. Fuck him. Here's the point about Lamar.
Your hair is a black hole.
This is the season. He either got to step up or get ready to get out of the way. I mean, we know he has the skill set. I mean, look, he can pass. He can throw the ball. Effectively, no, but he can throw. And we know he got the legs. But you going down the same path as Vic did, the Atlanta Falcons Vic. No offense, Tony. Before he Donovan McNabb ass was running till he broke his leg. Vince Young never did develop, which is really, like I say, Lamar is Vickish. But you about to look like Vince Young if you don't start learning how to be accurate with that damn ball. Quit fumbling. Quit taking chances.
Shit,
we know you can run.
Vic wasn't accurate.
They keep punching
Vic
the ball
fumbled all the time. Vic wasn't accurate at all.
I said Atlanta's Vic. You right. When he went to jail, he got better.
He couldn't drop. Hey, he couldn't drop no balls in jail.
Hell no.
Philly's Vic was better.
Philly's
Vic quarterback.
Philly's Vic was better than Atlanta.
Than Atlanta.
He got concussed a lot more too.
That's true too, but that was playing the Chip Kelly shit and whatever.
And
but
we all know
my
how
point
that
is,
went, so.
Lamar, like my whole point, Lamar, he has the ability, but if he don't sit down there and commit to developing himself and his skill set in the offseason, go find a QB guru somewhere. You overthrowing cats, you missing cats on screenplays and shit. Like, come on, bro. He got to do better than that. That MVP stuff don't make no sense now. No difference. That's just me talking though. And I don't like Baltimore.
So it's one other game I do want to talk about, and then we're going to go to our picks. Cleveland, Kansas City. Yeah, that's me.
Cleveland showed up.
Yes, they did.
Cleveland ain't here to play with y'all. Cleveland not here to play this season, man. I like Cleveland. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan. But Cleveland, they finally got it together.
First of all, you ain't a Pittsburgh fan.
I'm impressed.
You like Cleveland.
I mean, I like the fact that they're not a miserable piece of shit team. They're not the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's some competition.
I was actually rooting for Cleveland. I was rooting for them.
Speaking of competition, Aaron, you know how you go to barbecue competitions and you got to wear a certain thing? Mm-hmm. I got something for Harold that I really think that he should.
Oh my God.
But you can't use it with it in the oven. You got to be staying at the grill. It's everything that you need.
Hey, you know what? Since Tony mentioned that, I placed 10th in ribs.
We're nice.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Okay, I gotta take this off though.
All right. So let's get to the picks. So first game, New York versus Washington, which is this Thursday. Who does everyone have? I'll go first. I think Washington pulls this one out.
I'm going with Ron and Washington.
Who's the starting quarterback?
Hinkle.
Hinky, isn't it? Hinkle.
Hinky, whatever his name is.
Heineken. I'll take
Heineken. Take Heineken. It ain't the Coors Light.
Say, you know what? The football team front seven. That is a dope front seven. So I'm gonna go with Washington.
I'm going. What? Who got the baby?
All right.
That's me. That's my nephew.
So all right.
And he bit
Everyone
you?
has
Did he
Washington.
just bite you?
Washington.
No, he's in the back. Come here.
I thought you said he got the baby, and then you said ow, and he brought your hand. I thought no motherfucker took a chunk out of it. You about to be patient 0. Fucking zombie ass.
Confused. What choke out of me? Where are you getting that from?
Don't worry about
You
it.
had him like somebody bit you.
Yeah,
Because I'm
dog
trying to
jumped
keep
out her hand.
Achilles from going to that door, and he's pulling my arm, and he stretched out my wrist. Come here.
Oh,
All right. So next
Okay.
game, Cincinnati
0.
at Chicago. You know what?
Joe Burrow.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
I like Burrow. I got Cincy. I got Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow.
yeah.
Joe
Yeah, I'm
Burrow.
taking Cincinnati because Andy Dalton ain't that guy.
Who's
So-
is Andy Dalton gonna be starting again?
That's
Yes.
a good question.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
Andy
Just-
Dalton's gonna be
just-
starting,
Even if he wasn't starting again, I'm taking Cincy. That boy ain't ready to take over that team. They trying to send that boy to slaughter. That boy is
can't
not
do no
ready to
wasn't
take over
Dalton.
that team.
Dalton can't make decisions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Cincy.
Andy has nice hair.
He looks like that old man you find in the mountains that moved up there because he thought civilization was going in.
That
And
is
he has
just
nice
crazy.
hair.
No, that's
he do.
that's
Like-
Fitzpatrick.
You would've took-
That's
I did not see
Fitzpatrick.
that coming, Vanessa. Thank you.
All right.
His nice hair.
Okay,
All right,
we
yeah.
got Houston at Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I like Cleveland. I like Cleveland.
Cleveland.
You ain't got no choice but to like Cleveland.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe in
You
Houston.
can't vote on that one. It's Cleveland.
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 Cleveland. All right, next
Dabo.
game.
Dabo.
Los Angeles at Indy. I
Los
like
Angeles.
I like
Which Los
LA.
Angeles? Which Los Angeles?
The Rams.
Oh,
Rams.
the Rams.
Rams.
Stafford.
Rams.
Stafford finally got
Okay.
his squad.
All right, next one is kind of intriguing.
Uh,
Buffalo at
I'm taking
Miami.
Indy
I'll
on
say
that one.
Miami. I like
Buffalo.
Miami.
Buffalo.
All right, it's gonna be
Buffalo.
close. I think it's gonna be
Buffalo.
close.
Buffalo.
Buffalo
Tua ain't
by
that guy.
I like Miami. Is that Miami?
like Miami, too.
Miami.
Buffalo.
Well, hold on.
that guy.
They playing in
But I
Miami.
think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be really
It's
close.
in Miami. It's at Miami.
Shit. Give me Buffalo by 3.
Buffalo.
Is that cat gonna be in the stands again?
I think Miami by 3. I think it'll be close. That's going to be
That
a
cat
good
is
game.
in somebody's pot.
Hey, don't forget, we got to sign up on Nessa's NFL picks, and we need to keep track of this. All
I
right.
already did.
Okay.
I did all the whole season.
You did the whole
I got-
season.
I got bored.
Really?
Apparently so.
I even
All
got
right.
the point
Do
spread.
Thursday's game.
I got the point spread and everything.
So next one, we got New England at New York. Of course, the Patriots.
The
At New
Jets.
York?
Which New York? Which New
Jets.
York?
The Jets. Jets. Yeah, I already talked about
Oh.
it.
You know what?
I'm gonna say the Jets. I'm
I'm gonna
taking
take the
the
Jets.
Jets.
too.
Y'all going to take the Jets? Really?
Yep.
Jets. Why not? Why
I'm
not?
speaking for the other light skin. I'm gonna go with the fatback macaroni and cheese Jones and the Patriots.
Why do y'all call that
Fat
boy
Mac,
Fatback
no.
Mac? That boy ain't that big.
That's Chris. We don't. You see how
Have
he
you-
built?
no,
he built
have
like
you-
a damn
have-
Mr. Potato Head.
He built like a
That dude
Pillsbury
built
Dope
like a
girl.
middle-aged man who sits
Yeah,
on the
you-
couch
When
drinking
I saw
Coke.
him in the the conference thing, he didn't look that
Let me
big to
tell you.
me.
I
He's
got
a
more
broad.
definition than you do. I got
He's
more
a
definition
He's
than
broad. He's
you do. That
broad.
motherfucker ain't-
He ain't no
Hey.
damn Cam Newton.
if he was a girl, they call him thick.
Yeah. He's broad.
Okay, next one. San Fran at Philly. San Fran at Philly. You know
Philly.
We
what?
better win.
First of all,
Niners.
fuck Philly, San Francisco.
We
You know
better
what?
win.
I
I don't think
Fran.
San Francisco is going to be able to keep switching out their quarterbacks and find success.
I think it will be close though. I like the
Well,
But
49ers.
they'll beat
but I
Philly,
think-
but
I
no,
think it's gonna be
Vanessa,
close.
you're right. They not.
That
gonna
remind me of
be
that
able to
damn
do
Wayne Funt shit in Detroit a long time ago. Let's just
Yeah.
put a
It
different
reminds me of
quarterback
what
in
Les
every-
Miles used to do. Jesus
All right,
Christ.
so what do y'all? All right, so Aaron, who you got?
I'm going with the Niners.
You going to
I'm
Niners
going with the Bay Area.
I'm taking the Niners too.
Where are they playing?
at Philly.
I'm taking Philly.
Sometimes, man,
it's
one
still
of those
summertime in Philly.
defenses. I think it's gonna be close. I like
Fuck
Jalen.
Philly. Fuck
All right,
Philly.
next one. Vegas at Pitt. I like
You ain't got to ask me. You ask me
Yeah.
one pick.
I know the Steelers gonna
It's
win.
gonna
That.
take all day for them to score. It's gonna take all day for Philly to score. We in third quarter over here and they still ain't scored.
So
Najee Harris gonna average 0.1 yards rushing this game.
I believe you. I believe you.
okay, we got the Fighting Crab Legs versus the Panthers at Carolina.
New Orleans.
So I
You
like
put
New
some
Orleans.
respect on my name. My motherfucking team won. Yours didn't.
But let's say motherfucking.
Hey,
Sure did.
Go to
Harold.
hell, man.
And she got a new hairstyle too. Look on.
Harold, don't do
Harold,
it.
don't start no shit.
No,
Okay.
they put some respect on my name.
Harold,
I did-
Because
I
all
said
y'all
the
talk
Panthers.
shit. I think Adrian might have been the only one who didn't say that we were going to completely suck when Jameis took over. I think Adrian was the only
I
one.
said that.
I never said
I
that.
said it too. I said he
Harold,
would be
you
very.
sound like
I said he's a good
RG3.
stopgap.
Harold,
I
you
didn't
sound
say
like
anything bad
RG3.
against New Orleans. I was talking about Jameis Winston. That's it.
First of
I'm
all,
We
like,
Harold-
know.
Harold sound like Donald Trump.
Well, you know I'm taking the
He
Saints.
sounds-
okay, all right.
He
Next
sounds
one.
like
Sam, I don't
RG3.
trust Sam
Taking the
Darnold,
Saints.
so
We got Denver at Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville.
I'm taking
I like
Denver.
Denver.
I'm taking Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy Bicycle.
I'm taking
Denver.
Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville
Teddy
gets their first win.
Hey, Urban Meyer will go lead the game with a damn tumor and say he going to take the USC job.
I'm telling you.
That's what's going
I
to
got an old. Somebody posted it on Twitter when I asked y'all who does it sound like. An article that says almost the exact same thing when Nick Saban said he wasn't leaving for the Alabama job.
Mm-hmm.
He's
All right.
going now.
Next one, Minnesota at Arizona. Arizona, I like the Cardinals.
At Arizona,
Cardinals.
Yeah,
I'm taking
at
the Cardinals.
Arizona.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arizona.
Arizona.
Denver is my
because-
pick for the other one. but
Just
I'm
because
gonna go with Arizona.
Bobblehead is one of my favorite quarterbacks right now.
All right, next one. All right, this is no brainer. Atlanta at Tampa. I got Tampa by 55 points.
First of all, watch your
It ain't gonna be
motherfucking
that
mouth.
much.
Watch your motherfucking mouth. I will sling these
Harold.
motherfuckers at you.
It hurts.
Watch it.
You know what? It
Harold.
hurts my throat to pick either one of the teams. I'd like Atlanta to win, but I know better. So Tampa,
It hurts your throat.
because I wish both of y'all could lose, but it's not possible.
Here we go.
I'm not fooling with them just because they mine in the gutter.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
I'd like
Hey,
Atlanta to win, but they won't. So
Hey, Aaron, that's that same shit from earlier, man.
I still don't know what I said because I swear I didn't say that.
You did. That's why Aaron lost his fucking mind. And you
I
said
really-
it so. You said it so convincingly.
You really did.
I forget what I
you
did.
did,
I don't
yeah.
remember saying that.
Oh well.
I know I said I don't do the multiplayer thing.
Nah, Nessa was talking about playing video games, and then all of a sudden she's like, "I just don't play with nobody," and it kept talking like she didn't even say shit like that. And we was like,
I don't remember saying
"Really?"
it. I said when we were talking about the multiplayer thing, I said I do remember saying I don't do the multiplayer thing because I don't.
Y'all
She said, I don't do the. You said I don't do the multiplayer things because I don't like playing with anybody. That's what you said,
I don't remember.
and that's what sent
All right.
Aaron into what he's doing right now.
Go
All right,
ahead.
next one. Next one is Cowboys at the Chargers.
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 You know what?
That's hate. Now that right there.
I'm
is
taking the
hate.
Cowboys.
I'm taking
Thank you,
offensive
man.
rookie of the year. I'm taking offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, I'm taking what the name is Herbert.
Herbert.
You know
Justin
what?
Herbert.
I
Justin
was
Herbert.
watching. I was watching
He
the
bad
Chargers
Louisiana.
game. I'm gonna tell you something, man. That
No,
team
it
is
wouldn't be because
hard.
A Bear doesn't have an R.
That Herbert, whatever his name is,
They don't
mean,
mean
they
they
got
ain't
two
gonna pronounce it that
receivers.
way.
they got Keenan and they got Mike Williams who's playing good. You know what?
Unless y'all,
my gut says Cowboys. My mind's telling me Chargers.
unless y'all can shit it, unless y'all can shit a top 10 defense, you're not stopping the Chargers.
I like the Chargers in a
We
close
just
one.
gotta outscore them.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that's the point of every game.
It's like drugging them. on
Thank you for pointing that out, Booger McFarland.
You know how to win a game. You don't lose.
All right. All right, next
Yeah.
one. Tennessee at the Seahawks. I like
Seahawks.
Seattle.
Seahawks.
Tennessee
Yeah.
coming
Fuck
to town?
Julio.
Yes.
Fuck Julio.
Is that a Sunday or Monday
You know
game?
what? I'm
That's
gonna
a
go with
Sunday
Tennessee.
game at 3 or 4
going with
o'clock,
Tennessee.
whatever.
This is gonna be the game Julio injured himself and be out for like 6 games.
I like
Right.
Seattle in this
that's-
game.
Are you wishing for that or? Well,
Oh, yeah.
Julio ain't played a full season. He only played 4 full
I
seasons.
know
in his whole
that. I
career.
know that, but
That
I,
motherfucker always hurt.
I'm taking
Thank God I
Seattle.
did not draft him on my fantasy team.
I'm
taking
taking
Seattle.
Seattle.
But I
Take
did.
Seattle on
That motherfucker-
one.
He had 29 yards receiving.
I'm taking a Vegas bet.
I know he got cussed out by his coach.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I
he
ain't taking Tennessee. Like,
He
look,
don't
it's a
respond.
problem in
He don't
Tennessee
respond well
already.
to that. Ever since Matt Ryan told him to get fucking set, he ain't been the same.
Tell them to get what?
You ain't see that?
No, I ain't
I
seen it. What?
They was trying to run a play. Julio wasn't set. Matt Ryan, they picked his ass up on the microphone.
Like,
Yeah.
And he turned to Julio and said, "Get that!" And Julio was like, "What?" He said, "Get fucking set." And he said, "I was like, and he wasn't
Right?
Oh,
He
he wasn't
did.
right.
I know Julio
He
did
did,
something
yeah.
during the game that caused him to get an unsportsmanlike penalty, and Vrabel was pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly.
Julio don't respond well when an alpha screams at him. He don't.
Hey, look here. Look here, man. Hey, I'm surprised Vrabel ain't take his ass outside behind the building and fight him. You know, like,
Because he'll do it.
yeah, exactly.
He
He look
will.
like he's
He'll
that
do
guy. He like the
All
great
right.
value version of Frank Grillo and shit.
Next game, Kansas City at Baltimore.
Can't say
I like
Kansas
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I don't
Kansas
believe
City,
it. I don't believe
here I
in
come.
Baltimore.
That's the Sunday night game.
I take it.
Going to
Patrick.
Kansas City.
I
Mahomes.
tell you,
Kansas City.
let me say this about Kansas City though. Let me say this right here, because we learned it in the Super Bowl last year, and really in the championship playoff game. If Kansas City they got too damn comfortable trying to come back and win the game.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be down by some points. Oh well, we come back. We got Patrick Mahomes.
Man, they've been doing
They
that
gonna-
shit since the playoffs.
I know, but they gonna that shit done ran out though now, bro.
Yep.
People,
It ran out during the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
it did literally. That's why they lost. But it's like you can't keep losing by 20 something, be down 30 points and shit in the third quarter, and then try to keep coming back. That ain't how you win. That ain't how you get another Super Bowl, man.
All right.
I think
So
Kansas City gonna flame out this year.
last one.
Hey.
This is actually an intriguing game. Detroit at Green Bay. I
Well,
like Green Bay.
Intriguing to who?
Well, the only reason why I say
Aaron
Green Bay
No,
Rodgers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers.
because
I'm
of
going
where
with
Aaron
the
Rodgers
quit on
made
them.
mistakes.
Aaron
I'm
Rodgers
taking the
quit on
tie.
them
I got a
boys.
question.
I'm going with Detroit.
Who
I'm
gonna
rolling with
show
Detroit.
up? Is
I don't
Aaron
think
Rodgers
Goff is a good quarterback.
Karen.
is Aaron or Karen gonna show up? Which Rodgers? That's what we
And
need
we
to
don't
know.
know.
Aaron, don't do that to Aaron. Aaron's gonna.
Is Karen?
He got that gray in his beard, and now he moving like an old man too. I don't know.
That
My man had
Y'all
the
remember
man
that- yeah.
blood on his head in the
that
press
motherfucker look
conference.
like Grizzly. He like an old school Grizzly Adams. He really did.
Yep.
I'm
Y'all don't know who
calling
that
for the
is.
tie. I'm calling the
I
tie.
know.
A skinny Negan.
I'll put it like
Yes.
this: if Detroit wins and Green Bay loses, the
He gonna get
season's
traded.
over with the Packers. I think, in my opinion,
If you
it's done. It's a wrap,
I'm going with
and
Detroit.
he'll be out of there for sure.
I'm rolling with Detroit.
You taking Detroit?
I'm rolling.
Yeah,
I'm
I
rolling
don't
with
trust
Detroit,
Jared
too.
Goff, so I got to go with Green Bay.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
y'all
like
see-
you. I'm going with Green Bay.
Did y'all see that player say we traded him for you? Did you see the Detroit player?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was hilarious. I fell out laughing. I like.
Hey man, look here.
I approve all shenanigans like that.
I'm taking the tie. Neither one of the teams gonna win. I'm calling the tie. Tie on that one.
We didn't already had 2 overtime games, so
Yeah.
Possible.
week 1, 2 overtime games.
we need a tie this year.
Well, I guess
mean,
we'll see.
They need to change the tie rules.
Who would have thought though? Green Bay would just, you get this feeling about Green Bay, like
I
what?
didn't. I'm telling you, I thought with our games, it's always been like a shootout, always. So
Okay.
I thought that it could go either way as far as what Winston was going to look like. I didn't think that he'd have 4 touchdowns and not broke 100 yards. I didn't expect that shit.
Let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers deserved better than to have to play under Mike McCarthy all those years. So,
Fuck that.
He
Aaron
deserved
Rodgers
better
done
than
had more. He done had more chances to do shit than any other quarterback in the league. Fuck him.
Really, yeah. Mike McCarthy has really put Aaron Rodgers in a winning position many times.
Shit, he always been in winning position. Look at his
Oh,
playoffs. That motherfucker
oh.
always in the playoffs. How many times you got to get to the NFC
He bitched
Championship
too
game?
much. I mean, he got rid of McCarthy. Now he's gunning for the damn GM. Ain't nobody got time for that all the time.
Fuck him.
Especially when he
I
only
wish-
has probably 3 good, maybe 2 good playing years left.
You got 2 good years
including
left.
this year.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I don't even know if you
I don't
count
even
this
know.
because he looked like
I
shit
can't
out.
even count this shit. And I bet he ain't telling nobody to relax.
He kind of was like, he contradicted his coach because the coach came out after the game and was like, we were completely embarrassed from top to bottom and was going on like that. And then he's like, no, I wouldn't say it like that. We had a bad game. That's all. It's just one game.
No,
Well, folks.
you had a bad
We had a
game.
bad game. Well, the
Well,
defense.
folks. Well, it's time to tie it up. But one thing I do want to say from a personal note, out there
Georgia.
to everyone that's listening. If you
Go
got a
Dogs.
PPP loan, you better pay it back because
Yes.
they're rounding people up left and right.
Right. They locked up a girl I know that live on the bayou. They locked up her. A lot of people were getting them under false pretenses, and a lot of I know in South Louisiana they was bragging about the shit on Facebook.
That what your
And
ass
I know
get,
at least 3 people who live near Galliano whose accounts got locked up because they got PPP accounts that they weren't PPP loans they weren't supposed to get.
They
I
are
should've got
coming. They are head hunting aggressively.
got-
Hey,
I should've
Y'all
got
better,
one.
hey, look,
if
y'all
you
better
if you
pay them
already
loans
robbed
back.
if you robbed unemployment and got some of that, you shouldn't have been trying to get no PPP loan with no damn fake ass bank accounts and businesses either.
Man,
probably
hey,
trying to-
look, hey, one
They
dude
was trying
just
to-
got sentenced
No,
to
let this
10 years. He
let
has
this
to
be
pay
a
back
lesson.
$4.4 million
As a
PPP loans.
as a race of people, we have to do better.
Quit talking. We gotta learn how to quit talking. Just shut up. You on Facebook telling folks about your PPP loan. You deserve to
Man,
go
I
to
talk
jail.
saying,
to I talk to the Lord, and that is it. I talk to Christ, and that is it.
Oh, I
That's
suddenly
all.
show up at the last minute.
I feel like
Hey,
starting some shit. But
Javon.
What
I'm
up,
behave.
brother?
What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, but hey, look, thank you for tuning in tonight. Next
Hey,
week
Jonathan,
we'll see.
look at Harold's name real quick, Jonathan.
Okay, man. Yeah, look at this name because it's being
Make it
taken
big
down
again.
next week. But
Y'all better screenshot it. Screenshot it.
Screenshot
Screenshot
that
it.
We got a
screenshot
video.
it, whatever.
Screenshot it.
Flip it.
Hold
You
on,
want to
Whatever.
make
hold on.
another bet, Harold? You want to make
No.
another bet?
I'm not making another bet.
Screenshot it.
I will.
Hey,
I do
Harold.
want to bet Chris whenever he comes in, but that fool probably won't bet anyway. Also, shout out to Jacksonville State. We got to shout them out. Shout
Let's
out
go.
to
Oh,
Jacksonville
yeah.
State
Helmet
with
stickers.
their
Helmet stickers.
incredible victory over Florida State.
That was
Monday
incredible.
was beautiful
Florida
after
State
seeing that. That was
Hey,
great.
you know what though? They gonna
Nah.
probably cost that man his job, and they should. Now,
Hey, let me just put this out
Appalachian
there.
State should have won too. Appalachian State should have won.
Since I got witnesses here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Harold,
Yes.
we play Dallas this year, right?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes. I'm
What
not
up?
making
I'm actually willing to take a bet on that game.
What game?
I'm saying, well, I don't
Hey,
fucking. I
don't do
care.
it, man.
Scared.
It's too early.
I ain't scared.
Don't do it.
Like Lil Jon say,
Injuries
I
can
ain't
happen. I
scared.
will wait.
What?
Why you
oh,
gotta
they
wait?
play week 8. Right? Is it week 8 or
Week
week
14.
9?
It's week
8?
14.
Week 14.
Hey, look, shit, everybody be crippled, including Mike McCarthy, but
Right. That's
Man,
that's what I'm saying. Nope.
Man, we cool
Cannot
right
take
now.
that bet.
Look, it's a
we'll talk
one-time
about it.
offer, punk. It's a one-time offer. I ain't scared.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it right now.
Nothing. See how scared I am?
Hey.
Look at this.
hey, look at y'all. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We said
We
a couple
scored
cuss
6
words.
points.
Apologizing to Harold Mama if she listening, because I said a bunch of cuss words. Shit,
You
that's
still
all I
need to
got.
whoop his
You should-
ass for
we
them
should
oven
apologize.
ribs, though.
Man,
Yeah, you
my
raised the
mom
boy
be
wrong.
on it, man. I
You
can't
raised
say
him
the
wrong.
word hell in front of my mom. I